ChatGPT 5.5 is being promoted as the new king of AI models, and the early benchmarks look very promising. But benchmarks are only part of the story. The real question is, can it actually solve complex real-world tasks? Beside the marketing examples on OpenAI website, for me, the best place to test this is Codex. I already use Codex to create these interactive web slides, and I also tested ChatGPT 5.5 with gravity simulations and vintage style games from Tetris to Doom. But today, I wanted to push it further. Today, I will show you how I connected ChatGPT 5.5 to Blender, created awesome 3D models like this, and pushed them all the way to incredible final renders. The results were seriously impressive. In this video, I will show you what worked, what failed, and how I managed to create these awesome 3D models using ChatGPT 5.5 inside Blender. First, go to the OpenAI website and download Codex for your PC or Mac. Install it as usual. The setup is pretty standard. But Codex is not just another chatbot. This is where things get interesting. Codex can work on your computer, it can read files, run commands, edit code, and connect to external tools. So instead of only giving advice, it can actually help you build things. And that is exactly what we need for Blender. Once Codex is open, go to the plugin section. Here you can see the tools and apps Codex can already work with. There are some useful integrations, but unfortunately, there is no official Blender plugin yet, at least not like the one Claude has. But this is not game over. Go into the settings, and you will see the option to connect MCP servers manually. This is the key step. MCP allows Codex to communicate with external tools, including Blender. Here you can see that I already have Blender and Revit connected. Now, to connect Blender, go to the GitHub page for the Blender MCP server. You have two options. The first option is to install it manually by following the instructions on the page. The second option is much easier. Do what I do. Give Codex the GitHub link and ask it to set everything up for you. So paste the link into Codex and write a simple prompt like, set up this Blender MCP server on my computer and configure it so Codex can connect to Blender. Then review the steps as Codex works through the installation. Once Blender is connected, the real fun begins. Test 1 is to recreate the Discraft from the Bob Lazar and S4 story. A lot of the visuals in that movie are done in Blender, so I take a screenshot of the craft, generate a blueprint version with ChatGPT Image 2, and then give that reference to Codex. My goal is simple. Recreate this Discraft inside a hangar and make it as close as possible to the original image. Codex builds the first full Blender scene with the saucer, the raised cabin, the dark cockpit windows, and the industrial hangar environment around it. Then I push it further. I ask Codex to take multiple screenshots from different angles so I can inspect the model properly and improve the weak points. That second pass already helps a lot, especially around the cockpit windows, which look too blocky in the first version. After that, I ask Codex to generate a final render in Blender and even a simple animation of the scene. And honestly, I am very pleased with the results. It is not 100% perfect, but it is still very impressive. The model looks close to the reference, the hangar scene works well, and the final render really shows how far ChatGPT 5.5 can go when connected to Blender through Codex. So this first test is not just about making one 3D object. It is about seeing whether ChatGPT 5.5 can build, review, improve, render, and even animate a Blender scene step by step. If you enjoyed this test, hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel stay in orbit. If your Blender model looks strange, with floating or disconnected parts, I created the Blender MCP Assembly Skill to help the agent build cleaner geometry. It guides the AI to plan the object first, connect parts properly, check scale, and avoid common Blender mistakes. It is not perfect, but it can improve messy AI-generated models. Link in the video description. Test 2 is an arcade-style bowling scene. This time, I give Codex a reference image and ask it to recreate a 3D scene where a bowling ball rolls down the lane and hits the pins. The first result is good, but not perfect. Some parts need fixing. I ask Codex to make the pins slightly bigger, space them more naturally, and fix the back display, because the lighting makes it look a bit strange. Then I notice another issue. There is unwanted 3D writing on the lane floor, so I ask Codex to remove it. After that, I push the animation further. I ask Codex to move the camera slightly higher and make it follow the ball until the moment it hits the pins. But the biggest problem is the pin behavior. After impact, some pins disappear or go through the floor, which obviously does not look right. So I asked Codex to fix the physics style animation, improve the shape of the pins, make the spacing more realistic, and keep the fallen pins visible after the ball hits them. Codex then rebuilds the pins as smoother bowling pin shapes, adjusts the rack spacing, and constrains the animation so the pins stay on the lane and pit area instead of falling through the scene. I do not get perfect behavior from the pins in the end, so I decide to stop there. To be fair, this is probably the kind of task where a proper physics engine is the better approach, especially when you want realistic collisions between multiple moving objects. Even so, I asked Codex to render 3 high-quality cycles images, one rolling view, one impact view, and one aftermath view. Again, the result is not perfect, but it is still very impressive. ChatGPT 5.5 is not just creating a static 3D scene here, it is building the environment, animating the ball, controlling the camera, fixing mistakes, and preparing the final renders. Test 3 is a stylized UFO cabin diorama. For this one, I use a reference image showing a small low-poly cabin, orange trees, a UFO, and a cow being abducted by a blue tractor beam. The goal is to see if ChatGPT 5.5 can recreate not just one object, but a full stylized 3D scene with the right composition, lighting, and mood. Codex builds the scene in Blender with the cabin, the square diorama base, the autumn trees, the UFO, the tractor beam, and the cows. Then I start refining it. I ask Codex to move one cow closer to the house and rotate it so it faces the camera better. I also ask it to adjust the shadow under the scene, move the camera further back, and make the full diorama more visible in the final shot. After that, I ask for a high-quality cycles render. The result already looks very cool, with a polished toy-like style and much better lighting. Then I push it further again. I ask Codex to create a short animation where the camera slowly moves closer while the cow rises toward the UFO. I also ask for a darker background and more dramatic lighting, so the UFO beam becomes the main focus of the scene. There are a few technical problems along the way, and the animation has an annoying flickering issue, which Codex identifies as Z-fighting from a transparent shadow plane sitting too close to the ground surface. So Codex removes the problematic shadow object, rebuilds the scene, renders a fresh no-flicker frame sequence, and assembles the final animation again. So this test was about recreating a specific stylized reference image, not just generating a random UFO scene. ChatGPT 5.5 managed to build the main elements: the cabin, trees, UFO, tractor beam, cows, diorama base, and the overall composition. So for task 3, the strongest result was not only the final image, but the fact that ChatGPT 5.5 could help recreate the reference, adjust the scene based on feedback, and troubleshoot a real Blender rendering problem. The final task is to recreate a moon base like the one in the reference image, with the Earth visible in the sky just above the horizon. Once again, the results are pretty cool. There are some initial problems with the Earth texture, but what surprises me is that Codex starts searching online, including the NASA website, to find a better texture to use for the project. I honestly do not see that coming. After that, I ask for a short animation and also a few more photorealistic renders of the base. Some of the renders look really good, although in a few of them, the Earth looks a bit flat. Apparently, only in Blender can the Earth become flat. Still, ChatGPT 5.5 does a very good job of replicating the reference image and creating a real wow effect, at least for a Blender beginner like me. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know in the comments if you have tested ChatGPT 5.5, Codex, or Blender MCP. And remember, the truth is out there, but the render is somewhere in your output folder.